Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. Actually, I don't know what this is. It's like a little tiki. Nope, no, it doesn't move. Okay, it's a statue. This is just a really zen area. I've been here before for like a mini yoga. They do like a little yoga session here sometimes. It's always tricky getting in these things. We're gonna relax. You gotta take time to chill and just be sometimes. So I'll just be here. So this is a beautiful bayside restaurant, and sometimes you can like take your jet ski, come up, park, and then just have a little lunch here. I haven't been here in like a year, so I'm excited to see the changes on the menu. Hello? Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Megan May. I'm a designer, entrepreneur, and creative director for my personal brand, Megan May Miami. And today we are at the beautiful Lido Bayside Grill, and this is at the Standard Hotel. I just want to take you guys here because it's just a gorgeous view of Miami. I'm seeing the raw bar menu, the dinner menu. We have Lido guacamole, burrata, salmon salad. I like crab cakes, short rib. So we just ordered a few different like little tapas from the menu. We got prawns, which are always challenging for me to open. I kind of get weirded out a little bit with their little bug eyes, but you know, I get past that. They taste delicious. Some paella as the main dish, and then what was the other one we got? Oh, we have some ceviche. It was passion fruit ceviche. I've never had that. It sounds super good, and he recommended it, so we're gonna try those out first. All right, the server just brought the drinks. This one is called limonada de coco, or like a lemonade coconut kind of drink. I've had this when I was in Colombia, like it's everywhere in Colombia, so I was like, ooh, it's on the menu, so I had to give that a try. This is my normal go-to drink. It's the mojito mocktail. You know the routine. All right, and so for the first appetizer, this is the passion fruit ceviche. We're gonna give it a try. Good. I love sweet potato. So we are getting towards the end of the day. This morning was really stressful. Not every day of being an entrepreneur is easy. Yes, it's really fun, especially when you're working on something that's your own, that's your baby. This morning was super hard for me. I don't want to say what the argument was, but the lesson that I took from this morning is when you have a lot of different personalities on the team, you're bound to clash at some point, and that's okay. That's, again, there's just different personalities on the team. But what I want to say is that I feel that it's extremely important to be ever evolving as not only a person, but ever evolving as a brand. When you're building something that's kind of like your personal brand, you need to always be thinking 3 steps ahead of everyone else. How I like to see it is having an open mind of like, how can I be better than the person I was yesterday? How can my brand be better than it was yesterday? How can we grow? What can we do next? And again, always be thinking 3 steps ahead. So I feel that if you think you have it all figured out, you've already failed. There was a saying, it's by a philosopher, that said something like, I am the smartest man in the world because I know that I know nothing. I really take that to heart. I feel that I'm growing as a person, that we are growing as a brand, and to know that I don't know everything is empowering because it makes me forever hungry. And to speak a little bit more on that there's 2 different types of mindsets. You have your growth mindset, which again is ever evolving, always hungry to grow and learn more and be better. Then you have a fixed mindset, and that would be someone or a certain type of person, if you will, that's kind of set in their ways, set in like, this is how it is, this is how I am, take it or leave it. I think that can tend to be an extremely difficult situation to be in, because to grow as a brand, you have to be able to adapt. Picking great partners is also extremely important in business as well, and finding people that have the same mission, that's what it all comes down to. All right, we just got the paella. I shouldn't touch the side of the pan. This has pretty much like little taste of everything as far as seafood goes. It's got shrimp, mussels, scallops, it's got chorizo, saffron, it looks like scallions and onion. It looks really, really good. Hot. All right, we just got these delectable desserts in front of us here. This is the coconut flan with some, it looks like it's these drizzled caramel with berries. Then we have what I am super excited to try. That is the bread pudding. Oh, so good. And then I thought we ordered key lime pie, but this looks like some kind of berry dessert. So I'm gonna try that first just to figure out what it is. It's key lime pie. All right, I'm gonna go in for this bread pudding. I wonder what kind of ice cream this is. It's warm with the cold ice cream. So good. Very sweet, like a cinnamon sugar kind of dessert. Kind of like a churro for the ice cream. And then the coconut flan. I love coconut. Ooh, that's the winner right there. A+. Love it. I'll just bring that over here. Thank you. I upload every week, and next week is the Hamptons fashion show. We just left the Standard and we're actually on our way to the Gogh Experience. As far as I know, this is going to be some kind of light show. I've never been there before, so we'll see how that goes. But I just thought it'd be perfect to check this place out because the Van Gogh painting, it's a famous Van Gogh painting called Starry Night, was actually the inspiration for the Hamptons fashion show. So I'm gonna just go here and check out the light show to see if I can get any more inspiration and check it out. A little quick side note, so Hamptons Fashion Week is next week, and the inspiration that I had for that was the Van Gogh artwork. And the reason I picked that in particular was because the venue was going to be at an art gallery. They did change the venue, so it's going to be at another beautiful place, but that is why I chose Starry Night, the painting, because the whole show was going to be at an art gallery originally. So I've had some people asking, since my brand is Megan May Miami, they're asking like, hey, are you actually from Miami? I'm actually from Michigan. I'm from a little small town called Bay City, Michigan. Michigan shaped like a mitten, so everyone from Michigan actually just points to where they're at. So I am from right here. It's about 2.5 hours north of Detroit, for all of you who don't really know Michigan. So it's next to Lake Huron, 34,000 people. I never liked to believe that I grew up like in a farm town, but I actually grew up surrounded by cornfields. We had chickens, peacocks, I had 5 dogs. My dad bred dogs. So I really grew up in like a very rural area. So Miami is like the polar opposite of where you think a girl from the country would go. A little bit about my first job. My first job was, I was a model at Hollister at the Bay City Mall. Thank you very much. And I actually got fired from my first job. The reason being was because I couldn't sit in one room. My job was to be in the front room by myself, folding clothes. If you guys know me, like I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to like fold, like aesthetic, as far as like when something looks folded. I just was sloppy putting the clothes away. I couldn't stand in one room by myself. I would always leave the front room and go talk to other employees. So I'd always get in trouble. Finally, they ended up firing me because I just wasn't doing my job. But I think that that's kind of what makes for a great entrepreneur, is they tend to not like being told what to do. They tend to not want to clock in for a boss. That just is what happened. And then I also was fired from my third job. It was actually the same day I was going to quit. So I like to say that I quit. I think that what makes for a great entrepreneur is really having that fire inside, that you don't like being told what to do, you don't like clocking in, you don't like being stuck by 4 walls. Like right now, this is the office. Know that if you don't like doing that desk job, maybe that's not meant for you. Maybe you are more of a creator or creative. Don't be so hard on yourself, and maybe you're an entrepreneur.
So these are all self-portraits, and they said that these self-portraits are all throughout the world, New York, Paris, different places like that. But what's really interesting is he painted in very bright, vivid, contrasting colors because that's just how he actually saw the world. And it just said he actually saw the world differently than everyone else, and he saw it like this, like meaning this like contrasty, like kind of blurry image. So it's really interesting. This is Starry Night by Vincent Van Gogh. This is the painting that gave me the inspiration for the collection at the Hamptons Fashion Week. And this is truly an immersive experience because it's not just a painting, but I feel like I'm living in it. And you can see like the movement and everything. It just brings all the colors to life. It's so incredible. So I was just chilling and just like changed randomly. So I was just enjoying the Starry Night painting, and all of a sudden, like, these roots came up out of the ground. And this painting that you're seeing in this immersive experience, this is called The Roots. And this is actually the last painting that Van Gogh painted before he died. I was just asked a couple weeks ago by Miami Living Magazine, what is the inspiration for all of my collections? They said, how has Miami really played a role in you creating your collections? And my answer to that is, all you have to do is look around you in Miami. There is so much artwork, so much variety here. And I didn't even know this place existed, like, till yesterday. This Van Gogh art, it just, as you look through this entire experience, if you will, it just feels like there's a touch of pain, a touch of madness almost. And really, truly, with every genius, there is always that little touch of madness, or else it wouldn't make it art. It's really cool, like, as an artist myself, to be here right now.
Okay, my loves, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing any future videos. I upload every week, and next week is the Hamptons fashion show. And as a reminder, always remember to create your reality.